Ooh, we are winding down. It's a weird challenge too. It's just like, you know what? Let's go down all the floors and start talking. And if you know, Beard's Garage at USF is 8 stories high, and I think I started at 7. Yeah, I believe I started at 7. So I'm currently at 4. Wow, wow. It's the small things you don't notice when you don't get to do this a lot. But speaking of the small things, no, segue. I don't get it sometimes where. No, that's too cliche. We're gonna not talk about the small things. Actually, that's a really cliche kind of thing. It's like, oh yeah, all the small things that people notice, and no, that's. I'll talk about that when I feel like that's a problem. It's not my problem right now. Do I have problems right now? Of course, I have problems right now. I mean, I'm not gonna spew my entire life story because that's what a vlog's for. My entire life story will be played out eventually. But I think my biggest problem right now, in terms of just. My biggest problem right now is I don't know how to angle my phone without it looking obnoxious. So I'm gonna thread it halfway through this whole project that you should just listen to this. You shouldn't watch me anymore because I'm not an interesting looking person right now, at least. There's so many other cool things I should have done. But a problem that's bothering me right now. Maybe that's the wrong way to go about it. I don't want to say that something's bothering me right now, but I was thinking about this in terms of music earlier. And my favorite music has always been whatever I feel the mood for. And when I mean mood, I mean this is how I feel. So when I want to feel happy, I'll listen to happy music. Whenever I feel sad, obviously the sad music. If you want to feel hype, you listen to hype music. But I think I inadvertently try to make myself feel like I don't have any problems, so I don't feel stressed. And I guess the biggest coincider, or sorry, what the word I'm looking for is confirmer. Sure, let's go with that. The biggest confirmer of that is like my favorite music genre growing up has always been ska. And with ska, you take the saddest kind of topics, not necessarily the saddest, but like any sort of topic, whether good or bad. You want to explore, see the world, or you went through a breakup, or you're having family issues, or you're going through a post-grad crisis. Ska is like the most uplifting, like to me, the most uplifting kind of music because it's high energy, it's using traditional instruments, unconventional for modern day music, and it separates itself from every other music genre by being different, inadvertently being different. That's why I like offshoots of EDM music because it's different. I don't like traditional EDM music. I'll listen to new disco and electro swing, and drum and bass is technically mainstream, but drum and bass is like also kind of dying because it requires actual skill because you need to know how to play instruments. But I made it, I guess, a key point subconsciously to surround myself with positivity because I got so tired of it, of bull crap. And I guess that's my biggest problem right now, where I'm trying to find a reason to be upset so I can also get back and be happy. But maybe that's just, since I figured it out, I'm becoming a real dullard lately. And yeah. So now it's like, oh yeah, I'm not stressed, but I'm not happy. but that's not entirely true either. I'm always happy. No, I'm not always happy. I'm mostly happy. I'm happy when I'm around people. Maybe that's the difference, you know. Except when I'm not happy, which is mostly when I'm drunk or thinking about a girl. But I haven't been thinking about a girl in a long time. It seems like a long time. And yes, there will be plenty of people to hold that against me, but I have intrinsic evidence that I haven't been, I guess the word I'm looking for is thirsty, in a while. Seems like a while. Seems like a long while. I'm not saying that I'm not looking, but I'm always looking, but I'm also not pursuing. But anyway, going off the subject at hand, that's definitely going to be a subject coming up, not today. I mean, maybe today. I don't know. I still have 3 more flights of stairs to get through, if I can make it that far. But I thought, because today I was listening to a lot of video game metal covers by a couple of, cover people and musicians, obviously. And, I got the mixture of, because I've been doing this for a while, this week, mixture of nostalgia and high amp kind of feeling, like trying to reinvigorate my youth, because I'm 28. I'm not as young as I used to be, but I still hang around people that are definitely much younger than me. And I'm having a kind of a mix, like I should be here, but I'm down here, but I can be up here, and I am acting like I'm up here. I don't know, I'm having a mixed identity crisis / emotional problem / everything's fine. This is fine. Problem. I rambled for 7 minutes that really led to nothing on this one. So I think the next flight of stairs, I'll pick something that I don't have to deal so personally with. Maybe.